She was the first governor to come to the CAP headquarters while in office. A number of them came after they served as governor, but Governor Hobbs has been here frequently, and I think that shows the importance that she holds for water and the Colorado River in particular. So please join me in welcoming Governor Katie Hobbs.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is a great pleasure to be here with all of you and really to see this gathering of Arizona's water leaders as we're all focused on defending our Colorado River supplies. So as you all know, I just returned from meeting with Secretary Burgum and other Colorado River Basin governors in Washington, D.C., and we met with the hopes of breaking the impasse over the Colorado River negotiations. So I want to share just an update from that meeting and where things stand from my perspective. Tom was there and Patrick as well. So as you all know, the Colorado River is everything to Arizona. It allows us to grow the nation's winter produce and some of the country's most high-value agriculture. It runs through the taps in millions of households and is sacred to 22 of the 30 basin tribes that live here in Arizona. It generates hydropower that we rely on from both Glen Canyon and Hoover dams. And the Colorado River fuels the most advanced semiconductor ecosystem in North America. The most important computer chip manufacturing facilities in the Western Hemisphere are here in Arizona, critical to winning our struggle against China in the AI arms race, and at the center of the president's recent trade deal with Taiwan. The bottom line is that the future doesn't happen without Arizona, and Arizona doesn't happen without the Colorado River. I shared this with Secretary Burgum and the other basin states, and also shared what we view as necessary to achieve a successful deal. For a successful negotiated outcome, Arizona and the lower basin cannot and will not be balancing the Colorado River on our own. We have already offered to reduce our usage collectively by 1.5 million acre feet. And this means that Arizona has put 27% of our water supply on the table. And we're willing to do more if our partners in the upper basin states come to the table with reductions of their own. I made it clear that no one can deny the real sacrifices that Arizona is putting on the table, whether it's our municipal water providers who've been driving their demands down for decades to conserve water, or our central Arizona farmers who have fallowed 50% of their land, over 100,000 acres, due to Colorado River cuts. I also made it clear that the federal government needs to tap into the federally owned reservoirs in the upper basin that currently hold millions of acre feet in storage. That water is intended to satisfy the upper basin's compact obligations, and now is the time to release some of it, not all of it, to protect Lake Powell. They have the authority, and they need to act on this. Outside of the headlines and news articles that came out after the meeting, every state agreed that it was productive. The secretary and his team were engaged, and every governor expressed their desire for a collaborative outcome. And perhaps most importantly, most of the upper basin governors noted that they needed to turn their desire for voluntary conservation programs into firm commitments, which is where we will continue to focus. Looking ahead, I am cautiously optimistic as to how these words may translate into action in the negotiating room. As far as we know, this meeting of the Basin State Governors was unprecedented, and I am proud to have pushed for a convening which hasn't happened in recent memory, or perhaps ever. We all know that this moment is crucial and that time is running out. We know that all 7 states have a collective responsibility to do more, and we've been delivering this message to our Washington, D.C. and our negotiating partners, and we'll see if they now answer this call. One advantage that we certainly have is all of you. Leaders who are committed to doing what's right, who know how important an issue this is to our state and country, and who have always been willing to come together to find solutions. We have a reputation of smart, responsible water stewardship, and that legacy lives on through each of you. I cannot tell you how grateful I am to have true partners in these efforts, partners who I can trust and count on to be there when it's time to put up a fight, because that time is now. So as you all take the time today to review the negotiations, the draft EIS, and what we can do next, I urge you to continue to collaborate, coordinate, and strengthen our united front. Together, we are strong, and together we can ensure the water security we need for Arizona's future. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good to see you.